So here I have a heavy box, and inside this heavy box is the tiniest and one of the heaviest things that I've ever felt. So it's also one of the most satisfying boxes to open that I've ever, just that I'm going to keep that box just to open and close it. This little box in here is striking for two reasons. Firstly, how small it actually is, and secondly, how insanely heavy this thing is. This thing must be a solid block of metal. It's also, when you take the lid off, one of the prettiest things inside that I've absolutely seen. I just don't want to put the lid back on because they're just moving. That's me done. I just need to see that. So this I bought a month ago with my own money, essentially for lockdown 2020, to spend the time and figure this thing out. That was a month ago, and I haven't had time. I've been busy with other things. It's now 9:30 at night, and I can't wait anymore. I have to put that thing together, and I have to get it going and make it work. And for that, I have to do this video to actually show you what's in the box, because I've been excited about this for a long time, and now I'm making time to do it. So that's in the box. That's the important thing. The other stuff in here, very, very quickly, is your stands. That is when I say stands, those are for your filament rolls so that they can actually feed up into it. These are the stands for that, to either make it stand upright or mount onto something. Boxes with things inside, which we'll open now. These are different lengths, essentially Bowden tubes, which feed from the top of this into the printer. And you've got the rods right at the bottom to make the filament stands work. So I'll put that together. Now, I kind of Googled and watched a couple of videos about this. So I'm pretty much just going on what I saw there, but essentially it's that. Rolls go on here onto the top of that, so nothing too complicated there. That goes out of the way. And what we've got here is power. So I guess we'll use that one. Loose and okay, well, I'll figure that out. You don't need to watch me fiddle with that. And I think that one is spares. So just the clip that puts it onto the printer, and I printed just that little clip that they recommend printing for this machine, and Velcro squares, and it just looks like SD card spares, USB cable, etc. Now, as far as the USB cable goes with this, I am going to be printing from a Raspberry Pi. I've already set it up on that machine. They have actually got the Canvas plugin, which means that you connect to a Canvas account, because how this thing works is you actually slice with their online slicer, and then that sends it to your Canvas hub, which I set up from here. But you can use a Raspberry Pi with Octoprint and actually install one yourself. It's a lot cheaper than actually buying the Canvas hub. You don't need to use that. What you can essentially do, from how I understand it, is use the Canvas online slicer, and it slices two files, one that goes in here, one that goes in the printer. And if you want to know how it communicates, my understanding is, and I haven't actually set this thing up, this really is the first time that it comes out of the box. So your printer just goes and prints the way that it thinks it would normally print. So in other words, it's got standard G code. It's just going to print start to end. That includes the spacing for the waste block that it prints with the prints, where it actually does the color changes. But essentially for this video, I just wanted to get it out the box, chat a little bit about what I've figured out and what I know about it, which at this point is nothing because I haven't actually plugged it in or switched it on at all. I've just done the preparations, and hopefully it's easy for me to get started from there. But that'll be the next video, so hit the buttons, do whatever you need to do. I'll see you in the next video when we'll actually see if this thing makes all sorts of cool stuff. Woo, now I get to play with it.